Greetings everyone, this is Vala here, and welcome back to retro games I used to play as a child. This video game popped up on my radar as I was going through various online games called Acid Factory. This particular music I remember so well. It's so appropriate and it slaps so hard, like what? Why is this music so good? I don't know why I should be asking that. I guess... anyway, let's check around. Scores, nothing much here. Get code. That definitely ain't working as well as I thought it would. How to play. Collect the batteries to power up the portal. I'm sure we'll figure things out without too much problem, but I'll show it anyway because why not? Oh, it's zombies. Settings, anything here, audio should be fine, controls, okay. Space and Z, that's fascinating. I'll set this to control instead, how about that? Actually, in that case we're gonna do jump on Z and fire on X, because that's what I'm used to sometimes. I really love it when games have good music, and this game has really good title music. How good is the level music though? Go to level. There's 26 levels. Whoa, okay. We'll figure it out. Okay, you can press Z to jump, and you can get batteries, and that will do something. I assume this does damage. Yes, it does. Good. I was wondering about that one. I guess I'm... It said Z to shoot, but why? What do I shoot? I don't seem to have anything that's shoot-worthy. That's how you die, by the way. That was a demo. I promise. I did not die because I tried to do a weird jump and it did not work very well, I promise. Anyway, and this is the end hatch. Okay, that... I pressed the jump button, please, Mr. Game. Okay, so I press jump and it jumps about, I would say, 0.15 milliseconds after I pressed the jump button, so that would explain why I messed up some of my jumps. Okay, that's okay. Alright. I'm getting used to the controls, guys. Actually, no, I promise, guys, it was just me showcasing what the game over screen is gonna look like because I'm not gonna die anymore. Oh, the batteries change locations randomly. I just realized that. Also, if you're wondering why I'm walking weirdly, it's because there's no diagonal movement. I'm still wondering what about the X button, like, I'm supposed to be able to shoot. I guess I'll worry about that later. I'm gonna just do my thing for now. Okay, how do you get down there though? That seems a little bit crazy. Can I do something up here? I can go up here. Danger. Am I supposed to actually jump that? Hold on. Can I jump that? I can. Holy. These are some awkward jumps to make though, I will say that, because you have to press jump first and then move. I guess that's not too bad. I've grown used to it now. Okay, it's just oh, you can hold down the jump button. That's actually very useful. Okay. We figured out the strat, guys. You hold down the jump button and everything else will work out on its own with no further questions about it. Okay. That'll make things much more doable. I feel so speedy compared to just running around like a headless chicken. Level 3. Finally, I get my shooty mech shoot face. I can press the shoot button. Oh, you're really after me now, aren't you? Okay. Before you were like, I don't care. But now you care, don't ya? I can do that, and that, and that, and that, and that took quite a few shots, I'm not gonna lie. Do I get more points if I use it as little as possible? Maybe, probably. Sounds like something that would be a thing in this game. Can you die? I don't think you die. Oh, what the hell? That's... There's tentacles. Why are there tentacles? I don't know. Okay. I I guess so. Can I push box? I can push box. Okay, and I can... Okay, there's a little bit of a axis misalignment there. We're not gonna pay too much attention to that one. Potassium Refinery is the name of the level. They all have names which I did not pay attention to before. There's Mr. Tentacle Man who wants Mr. Tentacle up my tentacle. Do not tentacle me, Mr. Tentacle Man. I do not like tentacles in places where the sun don't shine. Preferably. Not interested. Okay, next one is Containers Warehouse. Fair. It doesn't look too much different compared to what I would normally assume to be a more warehouse type dealio. It's just there's more acid and more bad times to... Okay, hold. This is a... So when you push box upwards, it creates some unwanted, undesirable consequences. Don't pay too much attention to it. Okay. I'm not sure if this happened before. I feel like this is something that should have been seen during testing, but I guess I assume the reason why is because this game has somehow been met with an unfortunate some kind of glitch with something rather, and now it's not working as intended, but we're not gonna pay too much attention to it. Game's still good regardless of good is subjective, I guess, but you know, depends on the user. My box is gone. Can I jump this? I can. Okay, good. I was gonna say that looks a little bit sketchy otherwise. Why is the box gone? The bottom box is still there, but the top box is now gone. Okay. Toxic Battle, that doesn't do much. It's not like a nitro box from Crash Bandicoot or something that causes me to simultaneously combust the moment I land on it or something. Okay, this particular zombie does not seem to care too much about my existence, so I'm gonna do the same. I say as I fall to my death. Okay, level 6. Let's try that one again real quick, shall we? Wait, if you push Toxic Barrel into the thing, I guess it works. Okay, fair enough. For some reason I assumed it was not pushable, I don't know why. Okay, you need to jump real quick there. Understood. I guess I can kill you. I don't know if I guess it does give points, so fair enough. The perspective is quite awkward in this game, so this is why I'm failing at this a lot. Takes a little bit getting used to sometimes. Really? Alright, let's try this one more time. There we go. Much better. Do I retain? Okay, no, I don't retain physics. I don't think. Yeah, no, I don't. Okay, what the... Wait, do I retain physics? I do retain physics. Okay, never mind. I somehow felt like I didn't before for some reason. I have no idea why. Now here's the ultimate question. Do I have to go all the way around, or is there... I'm going all the way around. Now what about this perspective, huh? Okay, that kind of worked, I guess, maybe. Alright, now just don't fail any jumps and you're good to go. Good thing I did not need to push that box in earlier, otherwise I would have had a bad time. Alright, and now here we get access to some more, and I don't have my gun anymore, and that slime really wants my ass. Got it. I guess this is one of those catapult levels or something, where I need to catapult myself across the universe. And there's only one battery? Wait. Yeah, there's 2 batteries. Oh, and that did something somewhere. I wasn't paying attention, I thought that was like the hatch. Oh, I think it spawned something. Can I shoot? Okay, there's fall damage in this game. Okay. Okay, let's do that, and should be... Okay, wait, no. This is the ending. I'm supposed to go back to the... Why did I know... What? Why did I not go topside battery when I had the chance? I have no idea why. Okay, just speed run this and you're good to go, and you're good to go. Now what does this thing do? Ah, it spawns the ending platform on the ending at the end there. Okay. Okay, that's it. Unlucky timing times 2. I'm just rushing ahead a little bit. And there's fall damage. Yes, sorry, there certainly is fall damage. Do not fall the damage, otherwise you will damage the fall. The pumping system. I need to like name the name of the level every single time because I am not doing a very good job at paying attention. Okay, that guy got me. I can hit you from here, right? I can't. Okay, really? So I can't shoot below me. Can I do this? No, it has range. It seems to have infinite ammo. Is there ammo? I don't know if this thing has ammo. I'm not gonna shoot too much either way, but you know, I'm surprised I made that jump. Okay, what the? Okay. Let's go ahead. Okay. I feel like I'm back in that one pirate ship area in Mario RPG. Now, what the hell is that battery down there? How am I supposed to get that? I mean, like, the gun ain't gonna help me with this, so I'm gonna have to do it some way or another. I might need to kill the slime. I'm gonna be honest here. Can you even kill this stuff? I mean, it looks like it's taking damage, but it is taking... Now that these things tank. Okay, and these things are really annoying. Got it. Fair enough. Please die faster, Mr. Slime Man. Okay, let me do this now, and can I... Okay, I can do that. The perspective is a little bit, Okay, yeah. I'm running out of air because there's acid. Understandable. The perspective is a bit skewed. Galvanizing floor, I think it said. Alright, get over here. You can't get me. The only doctor that I'm afraid of is a certain doctor from a certain video game that I've been playing recently. You may have seen a video about a certain Durin. Okay, there's a lot of pressure plates. Surely I want to get all of them, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, now let's go ahead and get some of this stuff over here. Wow, okay, that doctor really wants me dead, but I don't want it to want me dead. I can do that. One thing that I didn't notice is that they follow a certain pattern, and that was poor performance by me. I probably want to do that just in case. Okay, really? It provides me with tentacles every which way I go. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got this now, so no issues here. Get this laser. Okay, there's a thing in the way that I saw but did not react to. So be it. And that's the level complete. Flooded docks. Who the hell is this guy on the level? What is happening in this level? I can't go up there. Okay, I think these guys are supposed to land on like that, yeah. How do you do most of this level? This is a little bit crazy. Where am I supposed to go now? Can I go down? Can I jump on top of the schools? I guess there's only one real way to find out. The answer is no. What if I try to jump? Okay, that is not a possible jump. Those boxes on the left are not real boxes, by which I mean you can't land on them. Which begs the question, what am I supposed to do then, huh? How do I escape this madness? Okay, can I jump that? I was supposed to push the box. Yeah. Okay, can I make that do the perma jumps? This skewed angle thing is kind of fucked. I am having trouble making out where the game wants me to go and what it wants me to do. I'm taking my own suggestion from before and doing a perma jump strategy because that's the only way I know how at this point. Okay, so my issue before was not pushing this box in because barrels are slightly lower than normal boxes. I was gonna say how I've started getting more used to the perspective, but no, this skewed perspective thing is completely fucked. It's so fucked. It's messing with my ability to play video games. Okay, there's less sludge to worry about. That's quite nice for the game to make this level a little bit more manageable. Okay, yeah, this skewed perspective thing is like, what am I even doing? Where am I going? Can I jump here? No, I can't. Am I supposed to be making a bridge? I assume I'm making a bridge. Do I even have the time to make a bridge anymore now that I've spent so much time just wondering where to go? Maybe, maybe not. Guess we'll find out real soon. I just fucking up the land as I go, don't mind me. At least I have access to every single level from the start. I'm pretty sure that you were not supposed to have access to that if you were playing this game normally. Which would be very mean of the game. But sometimes such is life, I guess. There we go, just screwing up more perspectives, let's go. Okay, I am running out of air. I need to be real quick about things, and you can get the gun to get more of that, but I don't care. I just want out of this level. Take me out of here. Destination platforms. That, I will say that level title goes by a little bit too fast, but you know. Okay, where do I go? So I'm gonna assume up here because this place seems difficult to get to, but I don't want to go down just yet. Seems like I want to go down and then left third before I do that. So let's go ahead and do exactly that. Push this box in. I am starting to get this game a little bit more now again. The more I play, the more I've become used to the way that this game tries to fuck you over. And yeah, I assume that there would be tentacles. Just always assume there's tentacles. You're never safe from the tentacles. Oh, yeah. The long story short, tentacles. The osmotic pipes. I assume that it means like osmium. I thought osmium was like a metal though. I guess they can have like metal fumes and whatnot. That is a thing. I don't do chemistry too much. I'm at least somewhat knowledgeable of various. Okay, that's not gonna be a jump that I'm gonna do. Yeah, no. So I need to go down here and do the jumps the old-fashioned way. Okay, now the question is, if I go down for that, will I have the materials I need to do the thing that I want to do? I don't know, and I don't know if I can. I'm gonna do this pressure plate in case it does something. Okay, so from this point onwards, I just want to go ahead and make a return trip. This is where the fucked up perspective comes to play. Can I make this jump? I can. Oh, okay. Alright. Welcome to Perspective Town, Perspectiveville. Population, my very skewed perspective of the land that I'm having trouble navigating or making any sense of. Because holy. Attack of the Mutant Blobs. It's one of those levels where they put a gigantic amount of blobs. It reminds me of a certain level from Chip's Challenge where they put a gigantic amount of blobs just going around doing their daily business of being blobs and wanting your flesh and skin to be peeled off of your bones, as they do. Oh, those silly little blobs. Okay, how do I go about doing this? I guess I just go for it. Screw my health. I don't need health. I only need the batteries. And once I have the batteries, I go bye-bye. Elevator frenzy. Elevator. Okay, what the hell am I doing here? I don't want to go down to that box. I'm gonna assume it wants me to do something like this, and then it wants me to jump here. Okay. That seemed like the only logical solution, and that's the ending. Okay, I thought that was a pressure plate for a second, so I misjudged it. Okay, make that. Okay, okay. Can I make the jump, please? Okay. This might be for the better. Alright, let's try this one again. I did not pay attention to the level number again, which is not optimal. I want to be able to reset this level because I'm probably gonna die some, but the shadow does help a little bit. Okay, I don't think the guy's coming after me. I know they're doing laps. Makes sense. I was not paying attention before. Like, you know what? This level is pretty straightforward. It's surprisingly straightforward. As about what am I trying to say? It's surprisingly straightforward. As I was gonna say, this level looks surprisingly straightforward compared to what, not compared to, but I guess compared to your first initial idea or how drainage facility. It looked surprisingly straightforward. Okay, that thing kills me real fast. Holy. Okay, let's try that one again. Can I rush that, or do I have to do some trickamaloonies? I was gonna say, can you go downwards? Because you were having trouble there. Let me try that one again. Okay, do that, and there we go. Easy. No problems whatsoever. Okay, okay. Now, okay. The first one is... is this first one supposed to be the speedy? Probably not. Okay, it got... Okay. What the hell is even going on in this level? I am not gonna question it. Why is it a guy? Okay, let me kill you because I want to. There we go. 500 points. Nice. How many are you worth? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, you can get stuck there, and you give 500 as well, despite being so fast comparatively. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna say fair enough, but like, I would have wanted more, like 800 something. Cyanide distillery. Cyanide is something you can find in apple seeds, and it's a common, uh, common poison created for the sake of making poison. I think I'm supposed to push this down to create myself an ow. Okay. Okay. I did not realize I was supposed to do this. I guess shadows can be useful every now and then. Now I just... Why did I get stuck behind? Okay, let's try that one again. This time I'm gonna do that. Exactly how I wanted it to go. And I can jump that, I can jump up here. Okay, good. So now the question is, how do I go about avoiding you? I guess like that. That'll certainly do. Okay. What am I even... I am floating in the air. Juke you. Jukey moves. Okay, I need to... That thing does damage real quick. Jesus. Okay. Luckily, I can just go ahead and... Oh, never mind. I die. Okay, this time we should have the health to tank this. Beautiful. I'm gonna choose to ignore these enemies because I don't need the points. Points are for those who think points are not pointless. Run south. Okay, I understand why it tells me to go south immediately because, okay, fair enough. How do I... I can do this jump. I say I can do that jump, and then the jump does not jump. Okay, let's try that one again. The entrance is simple enough, you just do that, and then here you're supposed to do that jump like that, and here you just jump up here, and you're good to go. It's basically already over. Very simple and straightforward level. Okay, I can get stuck behind geometry sometimes, that's a little bit annoying. Oh well. Such is the case with old games, I guess. Extraction silos. Okay. What do I do about you, huh? You almost remind me of a certain mummy enemy. Okay, I can do this. That will make things a lot easier. It's almost like a puzzle game, this one is. Reminds me of... This particular level really does remind me of that one mummy game where you have to manipulate the mummies to get stuck behind a certain bit of geometry in the level, so you can go ahead and do... Okay. Wait, there's a speedrun strat here, we can do this. Much faster. There we go. Just Get this guy to follow here, and you're good to go. Anyway, I guess you're supposed to do something, but I'm gonna choose not to do any of that, so take that, robotic monstrosities of the robot. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay, let's go ahead and kill you both for some free points, because why not? And final Roboto, R2-D2 looking gas, but not quite. R2-D2, but not Cyborg, the Frankenstein monster. There we go. Horses Den. Oh, I remember you. Okay, okay, alright, okay. Chill out there, Mr. Bossman. You are certainly a something. You are a speedy guy. Haha, okay. I feel like I might be a little bit fucked there, so, Sector 20, note that to yourself. Ah, you can get stuck via. Oh yeah, and you actually know how to get yourself out of being stuck. Fair. Please. Okay, you did not appear fast enough, mister. Alright, well, at least we have the starting thing on lockdown. And now we do the rest. Now, please go ahead and arrive faster. Thank you. Okay, now I can shoot. I need a little bit of time to do a shooty thing. Just shoot while I can. Oh, and you die surprisingly fast. I guess that makes sense. You wouldn't want to kill that guy for too long. Alright, an introduction level to the boss man, the boss of all the zombies. I do believe that I've actually battled this guy before. How do I go about... Okay, really? Okay, alright, okay. Alright, okay, alright, okay. Alright, okay, okay, alright, okay. Okay, alright, okay, please. Please. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. Done. That was a little bit scary, but I did it. And now it's time to get my prize and get the hell out of here. Gamma Island. Okay. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm supposed to get the gun, and I feel like the way I do it is by pushing boxes where they belong. And by that I mean I have to push boxes that way. That jump was possible before, but safety doesn't help. So, I mean, doesn't kill me or anything. Also, apparently I hurt my voice a little bit there, because I had some problems there for a moment. Where's... Okay, the box has completely just been vanished, destroyed from the universe. Got it. Okay, how do I go about getting you then, huh? Okay, I had to juke you, that's how I do it. There we go. Simple enough. Surprisingly straightforward. How do I'm dead, aren't I? Yeah, I am definitely 1000% dead. Okay, I think what the game actually wants me to do is push these down. Okay, and now I see where the issue is. You want the gun, but you want to get the gun this way as opposed to the other way that I got it before. Noted. And I can make this jump. There we go. Okay. I don't think I actually need the gun because I need to be able to land on the platform anyway. But I guess this helps. Okay, how do I do that though? I retained some of my speed there from that last round. For a moment I was surprised. Okay, how do I go about doing this? I have no idea. Oh, I can do this instead. That works out just as well, if not better. Okay, so then wait a second, hold on. In that case, can I just simply do that? Push it this way and then push this downwards and I can make both jumps now? Maybe? Can I reach you from here? Probably, maybe not. Okay, hang on. I feel like I know a strat here, but I don't know if it's the intended one. If I just simply do that, I have a pathway there, and then if I push this box right like this, I can just barely make that jump. And now I can make this jump back, hopefully, if I get lucky. Let me get the gun first, because that's just the more difficult thing to get. Okay, I hesitated. I don't know what the most sideways thirst. Okay, there we go. And that works. It's definitely, I can tell you for a fact, that was not the intended solution, because that is a very difficult jump to make, but it is a jump that is possible somehow. I am surprised, but I am glad. I like my solution better, because my solution is my solution, and my solution is always better. My solution was more creative. Push this down, skip the other box entirely because it's not necessary. There we go. And now you're just home, straight home, home stretch. There we go. Beautiful. I wonder what the intended solution was. Ammonium Labs. What? Okay. Cool. What does that mean exactly? I think it means a whole load of baloney, honestly. There's just... It's just... Is that it? Is this the level? After what I just went through, this is the level? Okay. You know what? Fair. I like easy levels sometimes after a mess of a level like that. Horus Revenge. Ah, so his name is Horus, you say. What a horrible name. How do I go about defeat? Definitely not like that. I don't go by defeating you. Okay, so what if I do... Okay. This guy is fast. My question is, can I go ahead and juke? What the hell? Okay, that was definitely a juke. What the hell? This isn't the intended solution, I can tell you that for a fact for free, but this just, why is this working? I don't know why this is working. What is... I need to take my corners a bit sharper, I guess. What is the intended solution here? I honestly have no clue. I guess there's nowhere to go from there, so like I guess you are supposed to juke. That's the only thing I can think of. There's no like 2-gap jumps you can make here. There's no nothing. Okay, I got some distance. I just need to take my corners at least somewhat sharp. There we go. And final corner, and we're done. And now it's just this whole thing. Beautiful. And you are a follower, and I don't care that you are a follower, because I do not follow what you follow. And there's a gun I can use to kill Mr. Men. Alright, double battery, and you know what? Screw this man. That's a full damage and a health, but I'm just gonna... I'm gonna leave. Goodbye. Will you make another appearance? Is the main question I have now. Stirring vats. Okay. So you don't make an appearance here, but you probably will in the next level if I had to guess. I'm becoming pretty good at I'm becoming quite a professional jumper around these parts. I must... Okay, I see an issue. I guess I can jump down here, I assume. Yes, I can. Good. I was gonna say, if I can't do that, we're gonna have issues here. And this path gives me a gun that I can use for exactly 2 enemies. And there's the exit right there, okay. I can do all of these jumps and get this battery right there. I can also get this battery, and I can kill you if I so desire. I guess I will, because why the hell not? Might as well. Okay, and now I get that battery, and after that, it's pretty straightforward. I just have to do this jump again and go back up. Okay, give myself as much room as possible, and we're good. Time for final showdown with Boss Man. I assume that seems to make sense for a level 26 featuring Boss Man. Level 26. Type name here. What? Ah, is that like a reference to the scoreboard or something? Congratulations, you made it to the scoreboard on miniclip.com. The scoreboard no longer exists, so you can no longer score your board. Okay, I'm supposed to push that thing in, and then worry about the other box later. By which I mean... Okay. Can I jump up here again? Problematic. Did I fuck myself? Maybe. Maybe this is still doable. I mean, I just have to jump across that and then make my way back downtown. Okay. Depth perception. GG. Alright, this time let's actually go ahead. What? Oh wait, this box is here. What? Hello? I think I may have misunderstood this level. I think the battery is a level higher and I'm supposed to drop down onto the battery rather than what I'm trying to do. Maybe? Okay, so let me get this straight. I get this and that, and then I drop down here. I will take a bit of fall damage, but it's okay. Now I do this. I push box over... Maybe I push box further actually, and I go around. So now all I have to do is depth perception again. Like, because this tile looks different, it makes me always think that I'm supposed to use that one tile up higher. But no, I'm not. I'm supposed to use one tile lower. Gets me off guard every time. Okay, now I do the okay. Depth perception really is a cruel mistress in this game, and I don't like what the game is putting down on that front. Okay, let's not screw things up. Let's take things safely and just do... I assume I can just land on top of you. No, I cannot. Okay. I should have been trying to preserve my health as much as possible, but so be it, I guess. Now, main question. How do I go about doing this, huh? Okay. That barely just worked. Okay, good. And that was the final level. You escaped the acid factory. Congratulations. You escaped the toxic chemical plant factory thing. The leitmotif still goes hard. Not as hard as tile screen though. Hold on, let me play the tile screen music. Let's go. If you want to listen to the full theme, it's probably out there somewhere, or you can just play the game yourself. It's still out there, you can play it, you can search it up. But yeah, that has been Acid Factory. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you guys again another day on another video. Take care, everyone.